What's going on, guys? Welcome to AV Atmos. I am going to review officially now the full review of Maleficent Mistress of Evil. Saw that yesterday. Fantastic, phenomenal movie. So I'm just going to dive straight in. I'm not going to review the plot. I'm not going to spoil it for you if you've not seen the movie. This is not a spoiler review. I'm just going to talk about the audio, the video quality, and a little bit of what to expect in the film. Not that I'm giving you guys spoiler. Now to the tech spec, the movie is 118 minutes long. The aspect ratio you're getting, even when you get it on Blu-ray in a few months down the line, it's shot in the aspect is 190 by 1, so you will not get the black bars. This is full screen. I want to be sure. Okay, it's kind of like mixed. It's 190 by 1 for some scenes at IMAX shots, then it's 239 by 1. Now I do not know what is going to come on disc, but I presume it will be 239 by 1. The movie was shot in 8K. It has a 2K DI, but the movie entirely was shot throughout with 8K. So this movie looked phenomenal. In fact, this is visually the best, at least in the theater, at least to now. I think it's the visually most colorful movie I've seen this year. Everything in this film was fantastic. The colors were so bright, vivid, and I would say this is kind of like the best. Now I'm not gonna say it's better than Lion King or better than even it's visually better than John Wick, but I'm trying to compare it with Lion King because Lion King has been rated like the best visual experience this year. But I would implore you guys to go check out Maleficent, because if you sit down and watch Maleficent, it is mind-blowing. Colors were great, fantastic. There was dynamic range. The highlights, daylights were beautiful. You get a sense of 3D because the movie starts out in such a way that it gives you this 3D immersion, especially if you're even seeing it on a 2D screen. You get this immersion that it puts you in the scene. See, I'll probably say that in the last 3 years I've not seen Disney movie look this good, except maybe their Marvel content because it's a superhero thing. But for live action, I've not really seen anything that comes close to Maleficent recently, except maybe Lion King. Lion King is on par with Maleficent, so you're getting the best picture quality, especially in the experience in the theater. Now, as for the story, I would say this is a very fantastic film. It followed the entire storyline of, at least it gave us a hint of how Maleficent's race came to be and what they were before. It's more or less just talking about Maleficent's race and maybe the impending war that was going to come between the conflict between their race and humanity. So it's cool. Like, I love the interaction between Maleficent and her stooge. I love the way Maleficent, that Angelina Jolie plays Maleficent. She's phenomenal in that role. Now, a lot of critics that don't like this film, or they give it a mixed reaction. I think these guys are looking for a certain kind of, how will I put it? A certain kind of pattern of story, because I've noticed something with critics that quote and unquote give certain movies in theater a high rating and give fun movies like Maleficent a low rating. And I found out that most of them look at the acting, or more or less the drama in a movie, over any other thing, like the visual, the visuals more or less, and everything. Because if you guys remember correctly, the same thing happened to Godzilla. Godzilla got a very terrible rating, and I watched Godzilla and I was kind of impressed. Now, granted, it may not have the best drama scenes. To be honest, this is a fantasy movie, guys. What are we expecting? I'm not going to go to the theater to watch a fantasy action film like Maleficent and I expect it to be a movie like Irishman, where I'm going to sit for 3.5 hours watching people act. Or the Maleficent is not for you guys, especially the critics that are bashing the film or saying it's not this, is not that. Maleficent is a fantastic movie for the people that want to watch an action fantasy film around a character that has been a very popular figure in the cinema business for a very long time. So it's not there's no fine way for me to put it for you guys. If you want to have a great time, go and see Maleficent. If you want acting, go and see Joker or something else. Now, I'm not bashing Joker because I reviewed Joker on this channel. Joker was good, but honestly, I can't see why people would say, oh, Maleficent is not this, is not that, the dialogue is not, sorry, the plot is this, plot. Guys, it is not a drama movie. It is a fantasy action film. It is meant to entertain you visually and audio, more or less. So I can't see why you should be looking for the best acting or the best plot line in the drama departments of the film. I can't see why people are looking for that, more or less. This is just meant to entertain you, dazzle you, and it did that. And the drama and the action was and the acting was fantastic. Don't get me wrong, everything was done well. So if you guys want to have fun with this film, go out. I recommend it. On the scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving it a solid 8.8 out of 10. It's the 5th best film for me this year, and that's behind John Wick 3, AI Rising, Alita Battle Angel, Spider-Man Far From Home, and then you get Maleficent. This is my top 5 best film of the year. It is fantastic. And as for the audio, this is a Disney release. It's not going to have the best sound, so the audio was average at best. I'm not good, and it's mixed in Atmos. So if you're gonna watch it in the best format, I would suggest you go to an Atmos theater, enabled theater, to enjoy this experience. You would get the best out of it. And guys, this is basically what I have for you guys in the extensive detailed review about Maleficent. It is fantastic, phenomenal, and I recommend anyone to go check it out. Follow us on social media if you like this review. Smash the like button or dislike it if you do not like it as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video.